So is it a good time to buy in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, or anywhere in the United States for that matter? Should I buy now or should I wait? You know, people are asking, is there going to be a bubble, or are we in a bubble? When are prices going down? And if you've already watched videos here on this channel, I'm going to put them in the description below, and you can go ahead and click on those too, because I answer a lot of those questions. But today, I'm going to talk about if it's a good time to buy. So if you want to know the truth, you know, even though it may not be what you want to hear, watch this all the way to the end, because I'm going to have some stories in here that I think you need to hear. If you want to get ahead in life, and go ahead and watch this to the end, because this isn't a pitch, it's the truth. And I hope my shiny bald head is not going to bother you too much and distract you, but I'm going to talk about what's going on. So I think a lot of people right now are confused because the market has gone up so fast, right? A lot of people who own properties are happy because they've made a lot of money. But I'm going to tell you actual experiences and stories from people who have done this and where they are today and what's going on and why. So there's no reason to be a hater or to be jealous. Just wanted to let you know. You see these beach houses here behind me? Okay, there's a lot of beach houses here. The question I have for you is this. How much were those beach houses in the 1970s? Think about it. 1970s, how much were these beach houses? Like this one here. Okay? They've been here for a long time. So they're not millions of dollars back then like they are today. But here's another question for you. How much were they back in the 1990s? Again, they weren't millions of dollars like they are today. So I got to tell you a story first off about me personally. As a kid, we went to the beach every year. And if you've watched this channel, you may have heard this story before, because there's a lot of good videos on here that are helpful. But we went to the beach every year, every summer. And the one year we stayed in a beach house, and it was for sale. Now, it was the house that we used to stay in all the time, every year, every summer, for a week. The house was for sale for $64,000, and it included the lot next door. Now, my parents, along with my aunts and uncles who were there, all wanted to buy this place, knew that they should be buying this place, and they couldn't come up with the money. Why? Because at that time, they had kids in school, they had kids in college, other things were going on. There were other problems. And of course, $64,000 was a lot of money. Was it overpriced? Sure, probably it was. But, you know, the story that I heard for years after that was, we shoulda, we coulda, I wish we woulda, man, if we'd, that thing would be worth. So when I grew up and I got into my early years after teenager, I decided I wasn't going to say I woulda, shoulda, coulda. I knew that it was a goal of mine to be at the beach one day, right? So if that goal that I didn't happen, I wouldn't be here today. You wouldn't be watching this video. So things that you make a decision on do change the trajectory, I can't say that right, in your life, and I want you to know that. So, you know, are things affordable? Maybe not. Things aren't always affordable. Is it the best time to buy? There's never a best time to buy. They're always going to be overpriced, or I paid too much, right? I can't hold this camera straight either. So, as I said, not for me. So, from that point forward, I didn't buy a beach house. Nobody could. I mean, I was young. But I did always have this conception in my mind that if I bought properties close to the water, they'd be worth more money. What do you think about that idea? Do you think that properties, not just the beach, but anywhere in the United States, are they worth more money when they're close to water or further away? So that was one of the things. That was a thing that I thought about. So Some of the investments that I did purchase to get to the point to living at the beach, investments at the beach, were properties that were near the water. Here's an example. I was called crazy. I bought some lots. They were close to the water. And again, at the time, overpriced. They were $24,500. I was told they were overpriced. I felt like it was a good deal. So this is 30 years ago, guys. And I bought them for $24,500. I sold them 10 years later for $100,000. Now, a lot of people say, man, that's a great deal. And it was. I felt extremely happy, jump for joy, right? But if I didn't sell them back then and I held on to them for today, man, they would be worth so much more today, okay? So I can guarantee you that everything that you have bought in the last 10 years costs more today. So is it a good time to buy? That's the question. People try to time things. You're never going to time everything perfectly, but if you are a long-term buy, hold, invest, smart, use your common sense. What does common sense tell you? You have people who are in and out of the stock market, and what they do is, are they investors or is that speculation? That's speculation. That's not investment. That's not a long-term investment. That's in and out, in and out. If you're trying to do that, yeah, you got to risk. So, later on down the road, I bought condos on the beach. Now, again, people say, yeah, you overpaid. You paid too much. It's too high. Back then they said that. Today, it's not the case, right? Because the income, I was looking at it, not from what they cost, but the income that they produce year after year. That's passive income. That income was coming in while I'm working, doing my job. I have multiple streams of income coming in at that point in time. So I want you to think this way, guys. I don't want you to think about is this a good time to buy? Is it not a good time to buy? Should I even think about doing this? Is this the craziest thing I ever did? Yeah, a lot of people will call you crazy. And you're gonna have haters. I have haters that are just like, oh, you should hold your money. You shouldn't be buying anything now. It's gonna crash and burn. Yeah, guess what? They say in Texas, big hat, no cattle. Usually the people who complain and whine and have those issues usually are the ones who don't have any skin in the game. They don't have any cattle. These beach houses here didn't just happen. These are owned by people all up and down the beach. These people that are here on the beach are having a good time. This could be you one day. But if you don't make that decision to do anything, nothing's going to happen. So I ask you, is it a good time to buy? Is it? When you look back and you say, I wish I could have or I should have, think about it. Because the actions you take or you don't take are equally important. I hear it every day. People drive by properties and say, man, that property used to be, I remember when, if that's you, it's a wish. But some people will take action. Some people will watch this and just, think otherwise. I want you to comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. We're all getting older. We're all going to run out of time eventually. So it's your call. It's your life. It's your decision or non-decision. Not everybody's going to live in these houses here, but wherever you are, there's places where you can make things happen that are still affordable. Is it ever cheap? No. But if this is what you want to do, pick up the phone, give us a call. It's what my team does every single day. We help people out. We talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. We talk about where to go, where to stay away from. And this has been an idea of yours for a while. You should probably chat with us. I mean, we're here to help. This is not the sales pitch. I'm just telling you, you can do whatever you want to do with it. It doesn't matter. But I hope you're enjoying these videos here on this channel because, again, someday maybe this could be you. Check this one out. This guy's putting a pool in, it looks like, up there. So, again, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're gonna leave with this scene here at the beach. And one day, this could be you. Hope it is. I really do. Take care, guys.